Hallöchen! Und da sind wir beim letzten Teil von Wallace Gromit mit mir, dem lieben Fudel, der sonnigsten Chore aller Zeiten, der lieben Lady Letty zu Chocklinken und den großartigen Thumbnails der nicht weniger großartigen Karo Kitty. Ihr seht schon, der Boogeyman. Ha, 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 ha. Aber ich find's witzig. Also, ich würde mal sagen, wir starten das Spiel und ich werfe einen Blick auf die Uhr. Oh. Da hat Gromit. Gromit ist ein 1A Golfer.
Oh dear, Gromit. Must stop eating cheese last thing. It's given me terrible dreams. Last night I dreamt I'd accidentally become engaged to our neighbor, Miss Flit. Can you imagine? What's this? Oh no, lad. So it wasn't a bad dream after all. It's a real life-flipping nightmare. It's all coming back to me. At the fair, I found that lug nut and she thought it was a... Oh my kitty aunt. Talk about matrimonial misunderstandings. You've got to do something, Gromit. No. I've got to do something. I must go and speak to Miss Flit at once. Apologize and explain it was all a terrible mistake. I'm sure Miss Flit'll understand. She'll probably be relieved when she learns I wasn't proposing marriage after all. It's not as if we've much in common. Well, I suppose there's nothing for it but to, Oh, Major Crumb.
Yes? Morning, Wallace. I've come about a professional matter of the utmost delicacy and secrecy.
You have? Oh, wonderful. Step into my consulting room and tell me all about it. Seems I'm going to be tied up for a while, Gromit, on business. Why don't you go and put your ear to the ground and find out how the land lies next door?
Ja. Schild verwenden. Ah, okay. Jetzt ist er Detektiv. Also er macht ziemlich viel, muss man ja sagen.
Great Aunt Prudence, you came so quickly.
Of course, Felicity. An urgent summons from one's only living relative and heir to one's fortune can mean only one thing. Man trouble. Now, who is the blighter this time? I'll box his ears if he's been toying with your affections.
Oh, no trouble as such, Aunt Prudence. But, well, there has been an important development on the matrimonial front, which... Pardon me, Aunt Prudence. I think I spy an ugly little intruder. I positively loathe fungi. Come, let's go inside for a cup of tea.
Have you chamomile, child? Man trouble always makes me hackles rise and my petticoats fluster.
Okay, dann sollten wir uns vielleicht einfach mal umgucken. Futterbrett verwenden. Das macht ein Glöckchen. Da haben wir irgendwas im Inventar? Nein. Baum verwenden. Ach ja, wie oft haben wir das schon umgedreht? Ein paar Mal, denke ich. Mülleimer. Nein. Da können wir nicht in den Hinterhof. Können wir dich drehen. Und es passiert immer noch nichts. Und wenn wir dich drehen... Gartenteich. Gut. Darf ich nicht raus? Windrädchen drehen? Hup. In die Stadt gehen, okay. Ich sagte doch gerade in die Stadt gehen. Also Kamera ist doof. Moment, wenn wir vielleicht hier irgendwo Fenster verwenden. Katze wegräumen. Kamera, bitte. Gucken wir uns doch dann erstmal hier um. Esszimmertür.
Ah, yes, I've just remembered.
Oh, you have.
Yes, something that means a great deal to me.
Go on.
Not just me, but to all of us. It's terribly important.
It is?
This is a matter of the utmost importance, Wallace, or I wouldn't have come.
I appreciate... You mind, Gromit? I'm in consultation. So, what have you lost?
An object. Precisely.
Schlürfformat.
Can you... I suppose we can start hunting for clues with my super clue snooper.
Capital idea.
Still, for a start, could you tell
Lauscher.
if there's any information gathering to be done? My eavesdropper is just the tool for it.
Eavesdropper. I like the sound of it.
Well, that's a poser.
An imposter? Where? Sniper fire!
Merely porridge, Major Crumb. Carry on. Gromit, please. Although we at Golden Retrieval believe the customer is always... By the way, Major, what do you think of me new painting?
Why, it's very... By George, it's a masterpiece. I can identify the object perfectly well.
Brötchen.
Excellent.
And I shall identify it as soon as you fellas find it and bring it to me.
It's not gonna be an easy job.
No, it isn't. It's going to be deuced difficult. That's why my colleagues and I are turning...
Ja, da war ein Haufen Gequatsche gerade. So, das ist der Lauscher.
In his spare time, he likes to tinker a little.
Tinker?
Yes, inventions and such like.
A handyman? Well, you'll obviously have to put a stop to the inventing. Certainly not in the house. Can't be tolerated.
Oh no. Far too messy and intrusive.
Well, I think you've told me all I need to hear.
And so,
So long as he doesn't leave his contraptions lying around all over the house, he sounds a very suitable suitor.
So our engagement has your blessing?
I don't see why not. Unless...
Yes?
Unless, of course... Well, he's not a member of that place, is he? That appalling country club whose name alone makes me shudder.
You mean Prickly Thicket?
Oh, yes. Oh, heavens, Charge, you know our family history. We Flits have never associated with those dreadful prickly thicketers.
Oh, you needn't worry, Aunt Prudence. Wallace isn't the Prickly Thicket type.
Oh, jetzt dürfen wir in die Stadt. Also, wir müssen ihn irgendwie ins dornige Dickicht bringen.
Morning, Mr. Panea.
Constable Dibbins. Delivering the mail as well this morning?
Aye, post is off sick. He's got the mumps and I've got the hump.
Sorry to hear that.
Her Majesty's mail must be delivered, and PC Ernest Dibbins has never shrunk from duty, even when such duties aren't even part of his blinking job description. Here's your post.
Ah,
Couldn't help but notice the coat of arms, Mr. Panea. A prickly thicket, isn't it?
happen?
So, you remember then?
Oh, aye. Practically me second home.
Is it now? That's a very interesting coincidence. I was just saying to myself the other day, Ernest Dibbins, it's time you joined a...
Oh, my. Excuse me, Constable.
What are you staring at? Get along now.
Das brauchen wir doch sicherlich.
Back off. Caught him trying to nick your letter. The important one from Prickly Thicket.
Oh, that's only the envelope. I've got the letter here.
Not bad news, I trust.
Oh, no. Quite the reverse. It's my turn to propose a new member.
Is it really? Well, I never.
It's a heavy responsibility. Not everyone's cut out to be a prickly thicketer. The candidate must be a gentleman of impeccable character. Someone who's always there for a friend in need. A pillar of the community. And, of course, a sportsman. Going to be a long search.
Not necessarily. I mean, the ideal candidate might be somebody who's very close to you.
Oh?
Aye, somebody who's right in front of your nose, in fact.
Ah, yes, of course. You mean Mr. Wallace, my near neighbor and one of my best customers.
Genau.
He's no blinking sportsman. He don't know one end of a golf club from t'other.
Well, that's true.
And he's hardly a pillar of the community, like
Like who?
Mr. Panea. My dear Mr. Panea, who watches over this town centre like a shepherd watches his flock. Who sees to it that everybody stays on the straight and narrow.
Oh, you mean you? But don't forget, you forgot to find me after that business with the bad bangers last month.
Only on account of me soft heart. It's me only failing. But don't start getting ideas. I'll let you off with a warning once, but just once.
Of course, Constable.
Now, you better start getting these crates put away. They're blocking a public thoroughfare.
Oh dear, not more crates.
Good day, Mr. Panea. I'll leave you to think things out. Out of me way, you.
Uiuiui, der wurde aber grantig. Kisten mit
Don't
Nussbutter.
suppose you could use a few crates of super sticky nut butter, can you? I ordered 5 tubs, but the daft hayperth at warehouse put me down for 500. How am I supposed to shift 500 tubs of super sticky nut butter? Wait a minute. Take this home to your master. Free sample, courtesy of Paneer's Produce. If you don't like it, you can always use it to fill in cracks before decorating.
Oh, wir haben jetzt aber schon einige Sachen. Was haben wir denn hier? Geschlossen.
Closed by order of the law, and all on account of a teeny tiny mouse. Oh, ridiculous, really. But you know Constable Dibbins. He'll let a lot of things go, but he's a stickler when it comes to vermin.
Ja, das sollte man auch sein bei Ungeziefer. Nein.
Hey up, Gromit!
Hi.
I couldn't help noticing that little item in the society section. The one about your master and Miss Flit. It's true, then? Been keeping it a secret, though, sly devils.
Können wir sonst noch etwas hier tun? Zeitungen verwenden.
Ooh, it's all over tip papers this morning. How Monty Muzzle's fundraising funfair was a big fake, and how a certain ice cream vendor and his dog brung him to justice.
Mhm. Dann müsste er noch hier drin sein, nicht wahr?
Hey, you're the mutt what's responsible for my incarceration, aren't you? No hard feelings, mate. Come here. I've got a little present for you.
Dann kommen wir doch näher.
Pleasant accommodations so far as jail cells go. Pillows could be a bit plumper, but anyway, my lawyers are on the case. You ought to be out in a fortnight at the latest.
Okay. Klebrige Nussbutter. Schraubenschlüssel. Den Schnüfflomat. Wir wissen ja auch gar nicht, wonach wir schnüffeln. So.
I'm prepared to give your master a very good price on nut butter if he buys in quantity.
Mhm.
Hey up, Gromit, where'd you come from? I weren't really thinking straight when I said your master might be prickly thicket material. He's a right good bloke, your Wallace. But, like the PC says, if he's a sportsman, I'm a banana.
Tja, da müssen wir wohl einen Sportler aus ihm machen. Hopp. Ich habe natürlich mal wieder keinen Anhaltspunkt, was ich machen muss.
Now, have you got all you need to get... No answers yet in the, Flit case, Gromit. You may want to use some of my equipment.
That's right. Put the thumb screws on her. Ah, yes, I just remembered.
Oh, ich habe eine Idee.
Yes.
So, Phil, also das wäre zumindest das naheliegendste. So. Jetzt habe ich zumindest ein Eichhörnchen. Und nun? Vielleicht muss man da mehrfach zuhören?
Of course, being next door neighbours means the parlour will be twice as large once we knock the wall down, and I'll be able to do all my repotting in the cellar.
I thought you said he did his inventing in the cellar.
Not for much longer. I'll soon get him started on another hobby. I was thinking geraniums.
So long as it's not golf, you'll have my blessing.
Oh, Aunt Prudence, Wallace really isn't the outdoorsy type. There's no chance of him joining that country club and becoming a prickly thicketer.
I should hope not. No relative of mine will ever marry a prickly thicket man, not while I have breath in my body.
Oh, chamomile?
Ja, ja. Mhm. Jetzt kommen wir schon wieder nicht in die Stadt, ha? Doch. Mhm. Vielleicht müssen wir ihm das zeigen und dann... Oh, was ist denn jetzt los?
Your master didn't want it, is that what you're saying? Put it there with the others. I'll move it inside when I've cleared some space.
So.
Can't really leave these crates in the street all day.
Ah, my good friend Panea. Glad to see you doing your civic duty.
Oh, yes. Wouldn't want to presume on our friendship.
That's why I've always respected you, Mr. Panea. Never one to take advantage of powerful friends. You know, when push comes to shove, the law must be obeyed.
Honor, duty and golf. That's the prickly thicket motto.
So, Teepause. Denn wir machen gleich weiter in der nächsten Folge mit mir, dem lieben Fudel und der sonnigsten Cora aller Zeiten. Und natürlich der lieben Letty zu Chocklington und den großartigen Thumbnails der nicht weniger großartigen Karo Kitty. Also, bis dann!